You know, every year people ask me, how many do you have? How many do you put out? How many lights do you do? And I don't like to count.
Meet Forrest Nunley, or most commonly known to his neighbors in the Avenues area of Salt Lake as Mr. Frosty. This time of year, he's busy at work with his elves in important Christmas matters. For over 2 decades, Mr. Frosty has spent countless hours on his annual Frosty's Winter Wonderland light display. It's always popular with neighbors and passers-by. The display has also become a huge draw for other residents of Salt Lake and beyond. While bringing yearly holiday joy to the community, the display also provides soothing comfort for Forrest's daily battle with Parkinson's disease. But this is no blue Christmas story. It's a tale that started with one tree.
First year we were married, my wife had some extra stuff in a box. We did our first tree together, and so she goes, we'll put some outside, so I came out on the deck out here and put him on the deck.
5 years into decorating, Mr. Frosty began collecting a special kind of Christmas decor.
So I'd go out there every weekend and fill my truck full of blow molds as much as I could afford. I started collecting them. You always wanted something you don't have, so it got bigger and bigger.
Vintage blow mold decorations have been a classic part of holiday decorations for over a century in the United States, and are still highly sought after by collectors like Mr. Frosty.
So it's a thrill of the hunt to find a blow mold that I don't have. We put out over 300 of them.
From Frosty the Snowman to Santa to Snoopy to Scooby to nativity scenes, Mr. Frosty has it all. 4 sheds full of them, to be slightly exact.
Very nostalgic. People grew up with the blow molds. Oh, we had that one, we've had that one, and my family had that one for so long. This is from the 1930s. Look how old it is and how thin it is. Someone's painted it before me. I don't like to paint my stuff. I like to show the vintage part, you know, the patina of the paint and stuff.
His collection is so extensive that he even had a traditional Christmas lantern from my hometown in the Philippines.
This is from the Philippines. That's that piece I told you about.
I knew it. I was like, this is a parole. It's made out of seashells.
Setting up the display every year isn't as simple as taking out his decorations and putting them up on a whim. Forrest says his previous life as a painting contractor helps him create an efficient and attractive display every year.
So I was a painting contractor, and I know how to run crews and construction, so it's almost the same way. You know, you've got to have everything planned the day before.
John Suarez, who works for Forrest, says the house is a one-of-a-kind spectacle.
La verdad, nos ha parecido muy bonito porque en mi país nunca se ve algo así tan majestuoso, tan elegante. La decoración que realiza acá el señor Forrest.
Mr. Frosty starts preparing his next display at the same time Santa heads back to the North Pole.
So I start right away. I'm thinking what I'm going to do next year that's better.
Suarez says the actual preparation takes over a month, from cleaning the garden to coordinating with Mr. Frosty to figure out where all the lights and blow molds go. Forrest is thankful for Suarez and others who have helped him over the years, as Parkinson's has made it physically challenging to do the job alone.
When I'm doing nothing and bored, this Parkinson's seems to be there. But when I'm working and got my brain so busy in something else, something so big, and I got to be so focused and so working so hard, mentally and physically, it's been really good for me.
His Winter Wonderland has become more than just a light display. It's an experience. Mr. Frosty will often greet visitors offering candy canes or hot chocolate. He even puts out a propane fire pit to keep people warm.
Doesn't matter your age. It really puts you in the spirit of the holidays, you know. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's really neat that people do stuff like this.
While Mr. Frosty admits that age has caught up with his holiday hobby, the reward is always worth it.
It's a passion, it's a love, but to see families come up and their kids to make an impression on them for the rest of their lives, that's pretty special to us. It's what you can do to the community to make other people happy.